I woke up this morning to the soft piano sounds of Me Room, ready to start a fun-filled day in VR. When I got up, I realized it was not quite daytime. The moon is still up. And that's the perfect time to get ready for the day, when things are still quiet, nothing's really going on yet. So I started by heading over to the bathroom. Everybody knows that the best way to start out your day is with a nice hot sauna. I check myself in the mirror, looking good, and then I take my seat. As I sat there, relaxing in the hot steam, I thought about what I wanted to do today. The first thing on the list was the virtual marketplace, a sprawling world with real-life advertisements, merchandise, and public events. So, I finished up in the sauna and headed out.
You have arrived at Cessy VR Core. Please proceed to the observation deck. Disable the electromagnetic shield and enjoy the view.
All of those pieces of land are the different areas of the marketplace, so I head over to the teleporter to get a closer look. This guy started riding around me on a motorcycle, so I stole it.
Hey, that's funny. Don't do that.
Looks like it's mine now. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at riding it, and it made me pretty motion sick. I crashed almost immediately and decided to move on. The next area was pretty quaint, some kind of amalgamation of different European aesthetics. But I couldn't eat the food, so I moved on pretty quickly. Plus, the buildings were acting kind of funny. As I started walking down the road, I suddenly found myself in the middle of a stampede. That was a close one. Not really sure where they came from. Time to move on. This next world had a pretty cool art gallery, so I decided to check that out. Walked around for a little bit, saw some pretty interesting pieces, nothing really stuck out. I kinda liked this one. I think there's a way to buy it, but it's too complicated for me. I figured I'd seen enough of the marketplace for today, so I decided to go play a game. Among Us. Classic. The waiting room came with entertainment. But finally the game started, and I began my tasks where I failed to count from 1 to 10.
Get down off the table. Get down off the table. Get down off the table. Bad dog, get off the table.
Yeah, we don't know where your feet have been.
Bad dog.
Bad dog.
Turns out that was a very bad dog because it was the imposter, which I discovered right about there. And that's enough Among Us for today. I took my death pretty hard, so I went to the Great Pug to go get a drink. But there were no bartenders serving, so I had to go back and pour the drink myself.
Nice.
Oh, hey, what are you doing here? I'm not good at making friends. After all that excitement, I decided to mellow out a bit with some relaxing painting. Everyone in this room was French, and I don't speak French, so I just decided to focus on my artwork. Today's inspiration is Jeff Bezos' spaceship. I'm a pretty big Amazon fan. There, we got the flames coming out of the rocket ship. That's looking pretty good. And then we have the stars up in space. And of course, the Earth far below, getting smaller and smaller as Jeffrey Bezos takes us into the future. Making art is really fun, and I recommend it to anyone. You know, even if you don't know what to draw or paint, just go for it and Just do whatever comes to mind. Nice. Next, I decided to go to this little duck park. Hang out with the ducks a little bit. Hey, ducks. Look at the little baby ducks. Hey, buddy. Come over here. Oh. They don't really like to be pet. But maybe if I get some food, then they'll want to be my friend. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit too many ducks. Go get it. Hey, I'm sorry. Okay, I feel bad now. I need to actually give them some food. Here we go. Hey. Hey, you want some bread? Here you go. Oh, oh. Got swiped by the big duck. Hey, stop. Hey. See, that's what happens. That's what happens when you fight over bread. Okay, we'll try again. Try to give a piece of bread to a duck and let him actually eat it. There you go. Oh, come on. Another guy comes in. That's okay. They got some. Good duck. With the approach of evening comes the VR nightlife. I went to this hip underground sewer to see local DJ Taps performing a techno show. The music was cool, but there weren't very many people around. That's when I found out that everyone was in a different world at a party for another DJ, Spooky. This place was packed. There were people everywhere. There was a DJ playing music, and the first thing I did was go up to Spooky and say hi.
Oh my god, I was so cringe. Dude, I still have those files just to actually be like, man, have I been doing okay lately? I'll listen to my first track and like cringe.
This guy had some pretty epic dance moves.
That's the one.
Yeah, dude.
That'll really do it.
They like when I go in for the graveler.
Yeah.
I gave this cat a high five. He just kept saying hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
DJing the event was the Fluff, who looks a lot like the Cookie Monster in a tuxedo. He did a really great job playing some old school hip hop tunes. Thanks, man.
This just makes me think of that, actually.
Well, that was a pretty long day in VR. Got to see and do a lot of things. Decided to wind down in this cozy little cabin with these people watching YouTube videos. The cabin sits on the ocean and has a pretty sweet view in the back, so I went over to the back window to hang out on the beanbags and just look out into the ocean. Another successful day in virtual reality. Adios.